be able to race Terracross.
There's a lot of different paths into racing Terracross. Become a professional driver or maybe a motorsports associated celebrity like PowerMods.com Louis Skibo. You'll see him doing some fun stuff with some videos and some sponsors online. Chris BURANDT, perhaps, out of Kremlin, Colorado. And on the inside, a name that you know, Odyssey Batteries' Brian DEEGAN. There isn't much this guy hasn't raced.
Well, the general of the Metal Militia, motocross background, off-road trucks. Let's see if all that experience can translate to Terracross.
Brent Lee, the HMS Motorsports Schloth Racing. Here's Hubert Rowland, everyone's favorite redneck. You know him from Nitro Circus and building all of Travis Pastrana's jumps and tracks. Cody Cam on the inside. Cody is brought to you by PureTech. Let's hear from our pole sitter, Brian DEEGAN.
Yeah, it's just gonna go out, throw it down. I'm stoked. These things are so fun to drive. I've raced a lot of things in my life, and I already went for a backflip earlier in practice in this thing, and it didn't work out so good. So I'm gonna go out, try to keep the wheels on the ground, and have a fun race. Go tear it up with all these other guys. This Polaris thing, I'll put it through the test.
A look at the Optimus starters starting grid as we have 10 drivers go into the start for the Sedona Tire Celebrity X race number 1. Having fun might mean winning. DEEGAN up the inside.
Well, DEEGAN grabs that hole shot. He really needs to protect it. And like he said, Kevin, he needs to keep 4 wheels on the ground. You need to finish the race in order to win.
He was trying to cut off Chris BURANDT, who got inside of him, and now there's mass carnage heading into the Fox Proving Grounds.
Well, Chris BURANDT, he has that snowcross racing background. He has been at Terracross racing for quite a few years, so he knows what's at stake and what it's going to take.
BURANDT through DEEGAN a couple back. Good look there at the 53 of Cody Cam. He's mid-pack. First time through the Walker Evans whoops.
Well, Louis Skibo, he started on that front line, has that lead. The thing with Terracross, you cannot make any predictions whatsoever because everything is constantly changing lap by lap.
2 racers pushing out front, trying to make a break from the pack. Behind them, a whole host. It's Skibo and BURANDT. BURANDT up close, both up the inside.
Chris BURANDT looking to take that inside line, but Louis goes in as well. BURANDT just getting into the back end of him. Oh my goodness.
BURANDT upside down and out.
Oh, Chris BURANDT, he was so close, but just on 2 wheels on his roof.
Might want to take the inside line after BURANDT here cuts it a little bit too hard.
Man, it just looked like he hit the brakes a little bit too hard going into that left-hand corner, and again on the inside, it just didn't favor Chris BURANDT.
BURANDT looked like he'd be a factor. He is not. Moving up a position was Brian DEEGAN.
So we want to keep an eye on Brian DEEGAN, see what he is able to do. Just maybe he's able to be patient, and he made his move when he had to.
Odyssey Batteries, Brian DEEGAN battling in that spot with Cody Cam in second.
Well, Louis Skibo first, Cody Cam in second.
Caliber Products RZR XP1000 looking smooth under the pilot of Louis Skibo as he heads over the Fox Proving Grounds. Here comes DEEGAN coming in hot, looking for the pass. Spins it out, no good.
Oh man, and he tries to go on the inside, but he just didn't have that momentum to get up that hill.
DEEGAN for the moment is stuck, giving up positions. Chris BURANDT at this point nearly a lap down, but back on the rubber side.
Well, Cody Cam sees the opportunity. He did get around Brian DEEGAN. He is currently in second place.
Let's take a look back at that attempted pass by DEEGAN.
Wow, so Brian DEEGAN, you can see him, he's a little bit wide. He tries to go on the inside and get around, but he can't. That momentum just wasn't able to get him up the hill. He went sideways, unfortunately, for Brian DEEGAN.
He gets a little shot from Bilko there, number 22, Blake Williams, in that MotoShield Pro ride.
Blake Bilko trying to go in the middle of Brian DEEGAN and Brent Lee.
Louis Skibo, Caliber Products, smooth like butter out front. 3 of 10 gone by. A little bit of conservation that time as Brian DEEGAN continues to be stuck in that inside line leading into the Fox Proving Grounds.
So at this point, there is 10 laps in this main event. 3 are in the books, but you have to keep paying attention to what you're doing.
Here comes Cam. Cam up the inside over the Mystic Mangler.
Wow.
Right-hand turn, pinning it is Skibo. Walker Evans whoops will be critical here. Cam up the inside once again. Same line he took last time through.
All right, well, attrition is always happening in Terracross, and Cody Cam needed to keep everything together. He needed to keep paying attention to his race and his race only, and he was able to do that and pass Luis Skibo.
Sedona tire and wheel combinations really being pushed to their limits here. Hitting that K-rail earlier was Cody Cam. He's now ripping it around the outside. He is in the lead. Yellow flag still being issued for Brian Deegan, who remains a roadblock.
Well, you can see the course really deteriorating and Brian Deegan not able to get out of that corner when there is so much happening, when the course is starting to break apart and drivers are stuck all over the course. You have to keep a cool, clean head.
Cody Cam got a little bit out of shape coming into the Mystic Mangler, pulled it back in, smooth there. Walker Evans whoops. He's going to take that inside route. He likes to roll over that first one and then hit the tire jump with a little bit of speed.
These Polaris RZR 1000s are amazing machines. They just know what they have to do in order to keep rolling through these whoops because it is very difficult on the machine.
These are factory stock. Remind me of the old IROC racing days. Identically prepared, same machine you can buy. Put your own wrap on it, get your own sponsors behind your effort, and get out and rip one of these things wherever you can. You won't have more fun on an afternoon.
Well, Kevin, we're halfway through the race, and just keeping an eye on all of the drivers, we already have 3 drivers out of the field. This is what I was talking about with attrition. You need to keep the machine together.
Cody Cam has kept that together and his lines together. Again, the inside into the Walker Evans whoops. Here he comes. Watch how he hits the K-rails at the end. He really gives it kind of a huck off the K-rails as the battle for second starts to creep closer. Luis Skibo has some company.
Well, we want to keep an eye on number 22, Blake Bilko Williams, and with that FMX background, he has a lot of competition running through his blood. 22, is he going on the inside?
We will see. Much more to come. Snowmobilers versus FMX racers versus truck racers. Who has the advantage? Sedona Tire, Celebrity X, race number 1 from North Branch. More coming up in a moment. North Branch, Minnesota on a beautiful fall afternoon for the MYSTIK Terracross Championship battle at Hay Days. Fans enjoying the racing action on this custom-built track, and you may wonder, what does it take to put together a Terracross racetrack? Jason Luberg has got an idea.
You know, 4 days ago, it was just kind of like a muddy, grassy mess in here, and then came in earlier this week and just drained all the water off and kind of been waiting out the rain, and finally the weather broke and we've been, you know, hammering on it the last couple of days. So here in another hour or so, it's going to be ready for practice.
This weekend here at Hay Days, we have something we've never had before here. Ziegler Cat came on, hooked us up with all brand new equipment out here. We have the best equipment you can have, and it's totally changed our course building.
I want to push what everybody thinks they're capable of, because I know everyone can do what I'm building, and then, you know, I want as many lines as possible. I try to promote passing so you can take anywhere on the track and be just as fast. I'm just excited to get out here and test it too. That's kind of probably the sketchiest part of this job, is going out and testing my own jumps and stuff that other people have made out here.
We just want to say thank you. Thank you so much, Ziegler, and thanks for getting me out there in my race car this year. Appreciate the support. Hopefully we can bring a win for you.
Ziegler Cat helping to put together the tracks, as well as sponsoring Dana Creech, who you've seen in the RZR XP 1000 racer class. On track right now, more action from Sedona Tire Celebrity X. It's the number 53 of Cody Cam, the PureTech ride that is out front, but not without some pressure coming from behind. It was for a long time Luis Skibo in that Caliber Products ride, but now the 22 right up on top of him. Blake Williams, MotoShield Pro in the Deuce Deuce.
So Blake Bilko Williams has the FMX background. He's really trying to get into racing. He'd love to make a name for himself in 4 wheels. And Blake Bilko Williams, can he do it? He's trying to go on the inside. Will he take it away from Luis Skibo?
Oh, he runs up the inside, gets a little touch from Skibo. Can Skibo come right back? Over the triple, they both double it.
Blake Bilko Williams, he does it, takes the second place away from Louis Skibo. So now Cody Cam has the bullseye on his back.
Blake Bilko Williams, well, he's not done yet. Oh, a little bit of action here. Will Bilko stay on four wheels? He will not. Skibo!
Oh, no.
He's driving a bulldozer out there.
Oh, man, we have the Terracross crew coming out and trying to pick him up, put him on four wheels. Blake Bilko Williams, go, go, go!
Just 2 laps to go. That was a quick assist from the crowd there. Here's Skibo. He thought he had a snowblade on there.
Oh, he just gets on the inside and gets behind the back wheels of Blake Bilko Williams and puts him on the side. Man, tough break for Bilko.
All that work from Bilko, and now almost high-sided right there is Cody Cam.
You have to really be careful because going around those corners, it's kind of like being on railroad tracks. You rail that corner, but if you get in that center part, like you saw there, it will move up into the center of your RZR 1000 and get you stuck.
Could be tragic as you watch your opponents fly by. For the moment, Cody Cam trying to hold everybody off in the 53.
The 2016 Terracross Championship on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Polaris RZR, by MYSTIK Lubricants, the official racing lubricant of Terracross. Learn more at MYSTIKLubes.com. And by OPENTRAIL.
Snow Barons Snowmobile Club, host to Terracross, the opening round here at Hay Days. 2016 season underway. Race number 1 of the Sedona Tires Celebrity X happened, and now brutal action at times on course. Cody Cam continues to lead. He's faced pressure from the 707 of Louis Skibo, who faced pressure from the 22 of Blake Williams, and now it's just about 1 lap to go for Cody Cam. Can he hang on? It looks like his RZR just spinning with the right rear. Does he have enough to get to the finish line? White flag waving.
Kevin, that's going to be so difficult for him to hold on and grab that top spot on the podium, especially when you have Louis Skibo and Blake Bilko Williams behind him.
There they are. Blake Bilko Williams driving that MotoShield Pro ride. Oh, nearly going head over heels.
There you can see Cody Cam really struggling with grip. Blake Bilko Williams, can he go on the outside and take it away?
Skibo up the inside along with Bilko behind him. Bilko inside. Can he get Skibo? He does! Oh, a little brake check. And over. Fox Proving Grounds up next. New leader, Blake Bilko Williams.
Bilko really needing to protect his lines now that he's in that lead. He has 1 lap to do it before he grabs the checkered.
Tragedy strikes for Cody Cam. Perhaps a celebration for Blake Williams. He comes around, right-hand turn, checkered flag waves, a last lap miracle for the 22. How about that pass, taking up 2 racers in 1 corner?
Wow, so Blake Bilko Williams just goes wide. He sees Louis Skibo there, and he takes that line away.
So many times, third is a good place to be when there's a battle for the lead. Blake Bilko Williams celebrates a win. Skibo and Roland round out the top 3. And Jim Beaver, who was talking, well, when he was driving, he landed in 7th. The Polaris winners interview up now.
It was total chaos. I had an all right start, and then I got completely stuck on the anthill, and I'm pretty sure DEEGAN filled me in with about 8 bucket loads of dirt while he was stuck on top. And I didn't even know where I was. I just put my head down and started charging. There was guys going everywhere, dudes flipping, and I was just smiling the whole time. And ended up, I don't know where I was, and I made a pass, rolled over, got tipped back over, made the pass again, and turns out it was first place. So I'm pumped. I had a blast. Can't wait for the next race.
Polaris power performer, no doubt, the 22 of Blake Williams, who took out 2 racers with a few turns to go, executed this perfect pass, got the leader there in 53 of Cody Cam, and then slid up the inside of Louis Skibo. Perfectly executed for the win. That's how you do it on the last lap, kids. 3 guys who had a blast today in the initial Sedona Tires Celebrity X race.
And how about Jason Luberg really carrying that momentum from last year into this year?
Jason Luberg took nearly 2 full seasons of racing to get his first win. In 2016, it takes but 1 event. The champ is a factor in 2016. other racers with a bit of work to do before race number 2. For my partners, Jim Beaver and Laurette Nickel, I'm Kevin Barnett. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.